They are. They're beautiful puppies. All right. Well, while we wait for Michael to tell us their names, let me just say, we often turn to quotes by famous people to give us comfort and to inspire us. Lots of puppy quotes can be offered to us as small smiles, just as reminders to us that they are part of our common experience. Grief over loss of a valuable member of the family. There are many sayings that pertains to puppy loss. We have compiled some of the most popular and also provided some narrative passages that can often be meaningful in times of difficulties for people like Mikey in this situation where his puppies are now in a better place. Because we all know there is dog heaven. All dogs do go to heaven, Mikey. Mikey, dogs go to heaven. And though we don't know the names of these dogs yet because Michael hasn't told us, it doesn't matter the names of these dogs. These quotes that we're about to read, these can be very useful if you are preparing passages for use during your pet memorial services. So let's hear some examples of pet quotes. Dogs are not our whole lives, but they make our lives whole. Isn't that right, Mikey? Again, dogs are not our whole lives, but they make our lives whole. That's what we're talking about. Here's another one. If there are no dogs in heaven, then when I die, I want to go where they went. I don't need to go to heaven. I just want to go where the dogs go. That's right. All dogs do go to heaven. So when we all die, let's hope we go to heaven so we meet our dogs again. Here's another one. I know for certain that we never lose people we love, even to death. They continue to participate in every act, thought, and decisions we make. Their love lives in indelible imprints in our memories. We find comfort in knowing that our lives have been enriched by having shared their loves. Dogs are part of us. They never go away. We never lose the ones we love. They're always in our hearts. They're in our very act, every act, thoughts, and decisions that we make. Isn't that right, Mikey? Isn't that right, Mikey? A moment of silence for Mikey's dogs. Another one. All the darkness in the world cannot extinguish the light of a single candle lit by the happiness that the puppies and dogs bring to our everyday lives. Mikey, we will miss your puppies. Mikey, your dogs will miss you. Again, all the darkness in the world cannot extinguish the light of a single candle provided by the love of your puppies. A moment of silence for Mike's puppies. Another one. Nobody can fully understand the meaning of love unless he's owned a dog. A dog can show you more honest affection with a flick of his tail than a man can gather through a lifetime of handshakes. Dogs really are man's best friends. True love can be understood only by having a dog as a companion. Again, nobody can fully understand the meaning of love unless he's owned a dog. A dog can show you more honest affection with a flick of his tail, more so than a man can gather through a lifetime of handshakes. A moment of silence for Mikey's dogs. Another one. Heavens go by favor. If it went by merit, you would stay out and your dog will go in. Because dogs have so many more merits than humans. Dogs don't have greed. They don't have things that humans have. They have nothing but love. That's why if Heaven wins by merit. You will never make it to heaven. All dogs will be in heaven because dogs have strong merits. A moment of silence from Mikey's dogs. Another one. If having a soul means being able to feel love and loyalty and gratitude, then animals are better off than a lot of humans. Listen to that one again. If having a soul means being able to feel love and loyalty and gratitude, then animals are better off than a lot of humans. Isn't that crazy, guys? Animals have so much love and loyalty and gratitude. We can't even compare that to humans. That's why puppies and dogs make such great companions. They're amazing. Their love, their loyalty, and their gratitude goes a long way. Mikey will miss your dogs, and Mikey, your dogs will miss you, and I know you'll miss your dogs dearly. Another moment of silence for Mikey's dogs. Another one. I guess you really don't own a dog. You rent them, and you have to be thankful that you had a long lease because they are still out there. You just borrow their time to be with you. Your dogs are in a better place. They were with you for a short time, but they're happy they were with you. And you are happy you were with them. So now is their time to be in dog heaven. They will miss you, and you will miss them. But it's time to return your lease. They were there for a while, and they're happier now in heaven. They're in a better place. Another moment of silence for Mikey's puppies. Another one. Dogs come into our lives to teach us love. They depart to teach us loss. A new dog never replaces an old dog. It merely expands our hearts. If you have ever loved many dogs, your heart is very big. You hear that? You understand that? That's a beautiful one. Again, dogs come into our lives to teach us about love. They depart us to teach us about loss. A new dog never replaces an old dog. A new dog merely expands the heart. If you have loved many dogs, your heart is very big. Another moment of silence for Mikey's dogs. Another one. If I have any beliefs about immortality, it is that certain dogs I know will go to heaven. But very, very, very few people will go to heaven. That's because all dogs go to heaven. All dogs have so much love, loyalty, and gratitude that they're bound to go to heaven regardless. So fear not, Mikey. Your dogs have been well loved by you, and they're in a better place, and they're in heaven, dog heaven, where they look down with you with a smile and thank you every day for being part of their lives. They wish they could be with you, but it's time they go to heaven. Another moment of silence for Mikey's puppies. Another one. The dog is a gentleman. I hope to go to his heaven, not man's. That was Mark Twain, by the way. A dog is a gentleman. I hope to go to his heaven, not man's. Because if you want to go to a dog's heaven, that's a beautiful place. And again, Mikey, all dogs go to heaven. Another moment of silence for Mikey's dogs. If you guys have any quotes that you want to share about your dogs that will help Mikey get through these tough times, please feel free to share them in the chat so that we can all think them through and really expand our mind and have a moment of silence in respect to these beautiful puppies that have been part of Mikey's lives And puppies have been part of your lives and your future lives because puppies have always been a sign of man's and humanity's best friend and best companion. Here's another one. Dogs die, but dogs live too. Right up till they die, they live. They live brave, with beautiful lives. They protect their families and they love us. They make our lives a little bit brighter and they don't waste time being afraid of tomorrow. So your dogs, Mikey, they're very brave. To the last moment before they leave this very earth to go to heaven, they were happy, they were brave. They're always there to be with you. They're not afraid of death. They're not afraid of where they're going because they know they're going to dog heaven. They're going to be very happy, Mikey. And they're going to miss you. And you're going to miss them. But they're in a better place. Another moment from Mike's puppies. Here's another one. I would love to see anyone, says Prophet, King of God, convince 1,000 cats to do the same thing at the same time. You can't, because a dog could do so much more. Well, I don't want to say this to cat people because it's kind of sad, but cats are amazing too. But dogs are a fantastic creature. And today we do want to honor these two wonderful puppies that have been lost. Again, Mikey's dogs have been lost. And dogs are an amazing creature. A home without a cat and a well-fed, well-petted, and properly revered cat. Oh wait, hang on. Sorry, I do apologize. That was a cat quote. I think we finished all the dog quotes. Is there any more? If anyone has any more dog quotes, let me know. But the cats are amazing. No, Chris, you got me wrong. Cats are amazing. But today, cats are amazing. Don't get me wrong. Today, we want to really celebrate and honor Mikey's dogs. So we do want to overemphasize the amazing love, passion, gratitude, companion, loyalty that these wonderful creatures bring to our lives. Dogs are simply amazing. Phil says in the chat, dogs do speak, but only to those who know how to listen. Amen to that. Mikey, I hope you hear your dogs because they're talking to you right now and they're saying thank you for taking care of them. Thank you for letting them be in your lives. Thank you for making them your families, for treating them like loved ones that mean more to you than anything else. They're very thankful and they can speak. They speak to you, but you have to listen. Listen, Mikey, your dogs are happy and they want you to know that they love you very much. Another moment of silence for Mikey's puppies. Well, Mikey, it is time to let your dogs go to a better place. I'm really sorry that it has come to this. And again, when a dog dies, you can't really replace them. But as you know, dogs come to show us love, and dogs leave to show us love, to show us loss as well. So understand that they're in a better place and be happy for them. And Phil has another amazing quote. Let me read this one by Phil. It's by Roger. He says, dogs are not only our whole lives, but they make our lives whole. Beautiful, beautiful. That one must be said again. Dogs are not our whole lives, but they make our lives whole. You hear that, Mikey? You hear that? Your dogs have blessed you and allow you to live a very whole life. But your life does not end as your dog moves to a better place, to dog heaven. Let your life continue, Mikey. But remember, your dogs are in a better place and they're happy. They came here to show you a lot of love, gratitude, loyalty, and affection. And they thank you very much for taking them in and treating them as family. Doris says, how sad. Sorry, Mikey. It is so hard to say goodbye to one furry family member. Losing two must be devastating. So Doris has had the experience of saying goodbye to a single furry family member. But she cannot imagine the pain that you are going through, Mikey, when you lose not one, but two beautiful furry friends. Another moment of silence, please, from Mikey's dogs. Namjin in our chat says, I'm so sorry, Mikey. I know it's hard, but it will get better. And that's true, Mikey. Your dogs are happy in dog heaven. So be happy and let them be in a better place. They'll look down at you and forever remember you. We have Richard in the chat. Richard said, who's Mikey? So Mikey is our friend. Mikey is a person that's in our chat. He's really quiet right now because he's having a moment of silence for his dogs. These are Mikey's puppies. They have passed away. And we had a funeral for them just right now. We're taking a time to appreciate and share the love of the dogs. And to any pet lover, to any dog lover, they all share the same emotions, the same feeling. Like some of the amazing quotes that we've read today, like Phil has mentioned, dogs are not our whole lives, but they make our lives whole. So beautiful. So beautiful. There's another really great quote that I want to read to you guys. I'm trying to look for it right now. Let me grab this one. I can't find it. But it's about loyalty and love. Hang on, I do want to read this one more time. Here it is. I love this one because only an animal lover can understand this quote. And I say, nobody can fully understand the meaning of love unless he's owned a dog. A dog can show you more honesty, affection, with a flick of his tail than a man can gather through a lifetime of handshakes. Nobody can fully understand the meaning of love unless he's owned a dog. So Mikey, I really hope that you got the chance, and I'm sure you got the chance, to understand the meaning of love. That's why these furry friends came to your life. To show you the meaning of love. And through a single flick of their tail, they can earn your affection, your love, more so than a lifetime of handshakes from a human being. Your dogs will deeply be missed. But remember, Mikey, they're in a way better place. Remember, they're in a better place. A moment's silence for Mikey's puppies. Namjin in the chat says, just remember that your dogs love you and that they don't want you to be sad. Remember that, Mikey. Your dogs love you and they don't want you to be sad. That's beautiful, Namjin. That's beautiful. Doris says, dogs lives such short lives. Dogs live such short lives because, and this is the reason, people are born so that they can learn to live a good life. Like loving everybody all the time and being nice, right? The 6-year-old continues, well, dogs already know how to do that, so they don't have to stay as long. Wow. People are born so that they can learn how to live a good life. Like loving everybody all the time and being nice, right? Well, dogs already show that they know that, so they don't need to live very long. Man, that one tears me up a little bit. It's beautiful. That's beautiful. Phil in the chat says, I have lost 3 dogs. The experience is hard. But just know that your dogs wouldn't want you to be sad. They would want you to be happy. That they got to spend amazing time with you. That's right, Phil. That's right, Phil. And to your dogs too. Believe that yourself, Phil. And also, Mike, believe what Phil tells you. Doris sent us a link here. Let me see if this link... let me check on this link that Doris sent me. A dog's purpose from a 6-year-old. Wow. This is a dog's purpose of life from a 6-year-old. So this is a story that Doris has posted in her chat. Being a veterinarian, I have been called to examine a 10-year-old Irish wolfhound named Bleecker. The dog's owner, Ron, and his wife, Lisa, and their little boy, Shane, were all very attached to their puppy, Bleecker. They were hoping for a miracle. I, the veterinarian, examined Bleecker and found he was dying of cancer. I told the family we couldn't do anything for Bleecker and offered to perform the procedure for the old dog in their home to pass away. As we made arrangement, Ron and Lisa told me that they thought it would be good for 6-year-old Shane to observe the procedures of the dog passing away, as they felt as though Shane might learn something from this experience. The next day, I felt a familiar catch in my throat as the Bleeker's family surrounded him. Shane seemed so calm, petting the old dog for the last time, that I wondered if he understood what was going on. Within a few minutes, Bleecker slipped away peacefully. The little boy seemed to accept Bleeker's transition without any difficulty and any confusion. We sat together for a while after Bleeker's death, wondering aloud about the sad fact that animals' lives are shorter than human lives. Shane, who has been listening quietly, piped up, and he said, "I know why," startled as we all turned to him. What came out of this mouth stunned me. This little young 6-year-old, Shane, he said something amazing. I've never heard a more comforting explanation. He said, people are born so that they can learn to have... I'm sorry, let me repeat that again. He said, people are born so that they can learn how to live a good life. Like loving everybody all the time and being nice, right? The 6-year-old continued. Well, dogs already know how to do that, so they don't have to stay as long. Remember, if a dog was the teacher, you would learn so many things. Things like this. When loved one comes home, always run to them and greet them. When your loved ones come home, always run to them and greet them. That's what dogs do. Never pass up the opportunity to go for a joyride. Always your companion when you're ready to go out there. Your dogs will always be with you. Allow the experience of fresh air and the wind in your face to be pure ecstasy. Learn to take naps and enjoy them, because dogs do. Stretch before rising. Run, romp, and play daily. Thrive on attention and let people touch you and pet you. Avoid biting when a simple growl will do. On warm days, stop to lie on your back on the grass. On hot days, drink lots of water and lie underneath a shady tree. When you're happy, dance around, wag your entire body. Delight in the simple joy of a long walk. Be loyal. Never pretend to be something you're not. If what you want lies buried, then dig until you find it. When somebody is having a bad day, be silent. Sit close by and nozzle them gently. These are things you will learn if your dogs were teachers and they would teach you, because they exhibit these principles day in, day out. That's what makes them great companions. And I don't think humans have the patience to be such great companions even to each other. So that's why when a furry friend or two furry friends leaves our lives, it does sting a little bit. It does hurt a little bit. But Mikey, remember, they're in a better place. And they don't need to live very long because they already understand how to love. And they already show you how to love. And when they leave, they show you, they teach you about loss. They're in a better place and they want you to be happy. They've came to share time with you and they thank you very much for welcoming them into your family so that they are part of your family, and they want to thank you for your endless amount of love that you give to them. And hopefully they shared enough love to you as well. I'm sure they did. Dr. Moo said, my buddy is two, told me to run when I arrive, but I know he wants to. Wait, what? Sorry. Dr. Moo says, my buddy is too old to run with me. I see. My buddy is too old to run with me when I arrived, but I know he wants to. Wait, what? My buddy is old. I'm so sorry. Oh, my buddy is too old to run with me. Yes. Dr. Moo is talking about a quote about his dogs. My buddy is too old to run with me, but when I arrive, but I know he wants to. Because dogs inherently wants to run to you as you come home because they want to flourish you with all the love they have for you. Dogs have nothing but love to share for people. So that's why when we lose such beautiful, furry, friendly creatures, we are truly sad and we're touched. But again, remember, these creatures come into our lives to show us love. And they leave our lives to teach us about loss. So let them be in a place that they're better at right now, which is dog heaven. And they're happily looking down upon you to thank you, Mikey. So don't be sad. They don't want you to be sad. They want you to be happy. And another moment of silence for Mikey's dogs. Mikey, if you're still here, please let us know the names of your dogs so we can wish them well and have a nice send-off. But it's okay if we don't know their names because it doesn't matter what their names are. They are our furry friends. A moment of silence for Mikey's dogs. If anyone has anything else to say, I open up the chat for any other comments. We'll take a minute here. If nothing else, we will end the stream with another moment of silence and let it be. And let Mikey's dog go to heaven. It is time to let them go. They're ready to go. Anyone else has anything to say? For now, say it now or forever hold your peace. Anybody? For Mikey's dog. One more moment of silence as we end the stream. For Mikey's dog. This is going to be a long 1 minute moment of silence. As we end this 1 minute, the stream will end. You can continue your moment of silence even afterwards. But a moment of silence for Mikey's dog. Phil has mentioned rest in peace, Michael's dogs. They will forever be remembered. Thank you, everyone. And thank you, Mikey, for letting us have a moment of joy and silence to celebrate the lives of your furry friends. We hope they are in a much better place, and we hope you're happy and you can smile because they are in a better place. Have a good day, everyone. Take care.